Hi, I'm Steve Krentz, and I'd like to welcome you to Learn and Master Guitar. I'm a professional guitarist. I live here in Nashville, Tennessee, and I teach and play and record every day. In this session, we're going to cover the parts of the guitar, how to tune the instrument, what are the names of the strings, correct right and left hand technique, how to read guitar tablature, how to read guitar chords, and we're also going to learn our first two chords. So in our guitar tips section, we're also going to be talking about getting your instrument ready to play, setting up the action, changing the strings, those sorts of issues. In every session, there will be an assignment page at the end that shows you clearly exactly what you need to cover for the next coming session. And in our workshop time, I'll practice with you over the material that you need to learn in order to move on. Are you ready to learn guitar? Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, first thing we want to talk about is the parts of the guitar. Most guitars are pretty similar in their design. If this is an acoustic guitar, we have the body of the guitar right here. You've got the neck right here, the headstock here with the tuning pegs. Your guitar has 6 strings. They're attached on this end by the tuning keys and down on this end by the bridge. There's a lot of tension on this bridge, so you always want to make sure that's attached nice and tight to your soundboard of your guitar. Sometimes your guitar will have a pick guard here, so it doesn't scratch up your guitar when you play. These silver bars and the gold bars are frets. We will learn an awful lot about frets and where to put your fingers on them as well as on the fretboard. So that's the parts of the guitar. The next thing we need to learn is the names of our strings. You have 6 strings on a guitar. Of course, it's first through the 6th, but they're numbered from the thinnest string, which is actually the bottom one, up through the thickest, which is the top one. So this would be the first. This would be the second, and third, and so on. Now, they also have letter names that go along with them. The musical alphabet goes from A to G. So there's different letter names that correspond with each one of these strings, and that's one of the first things we need to learn. So let's learn that first. We're going to do 3 strings at a time. When we do more than 3 strings, everybody gets confused, so we're just going to do 3 strings at a time. The first string is an E. So go ahead and try and play an E. Your second string is a B. And your third string is a G. We'll just do those 3. That's E, B, and G. So if I asked you, what is the second string? What would you think? And if I said, what is the first string? And if I said a G is on what string? Or which string? What would you say? Good. Let's do the next 3. So we have E, B, and G. Now we're going to do the next 3. The 4th string is a D. The 5th string is an A. And the 6th string is another E. The 2 outside ones, 1st string and 6th string, are both E's. So let's put them all together. You ready? E, B, G, D, A, and E. Did you get all those? All right, let's try. If I said to you, what is the note of the 5th string? What would you say? What about the 2nd string? What string is a D on? What string is an A on? Pretty good. All right, now let's talk about right hand technique. The first thing we need to talk about is our pick. There's all different kinds of picks that you can use. There's heavies, mediums, and lights, different shapes and sizes. I'd say the best thing to start out with is a medium pick, one of these teardrop shaped ones.